It's a women's bantamweight title fight between Ronda Rousey and Holly Holm. All right, so here's the longtime Jackson Wink MMA staple, former UFC women's bantamweight champion Holly Holm. DC, she's got the highlight of all highlights. She'll be looking to produce another one here tonight.
That night she knocked out Ronda Rousey was absolutely insane because Ronda Rousey was still riding super hot. Nobody thought she had a chance. Set up that beautiful head kick just because, as always, Holly Holm will follow a game plan to a T. One of the smartest fighters in the entire UFC. Uses her brain, her skill, and her footwork in order to set traps for opponents, and then she strikes and strikes to finish the fight. Holly Holm is a phenomenal fighter. And when her back has been up against the proverbial wall, she comes out and dominates someone like Megan Anderson, as she did back at UFC 225. Holly Holm chasing further greatness here tonight. All right, so here she is again, and you can be sure, champ, she is ready to put those judoka skills to good use in this matchup tonight. The last time we saw a judo player of this level come into the UFC was Ronda Rousey. Right. She has said that she took the game plan, she took the approach of Rousey and wants to take it to the next level. Watch all the things that Ronda did well and wants to apply them to her game. She is so good at coming into contact, throwing left, throwing right, inside trip, arm spin. I mean, foot sweep, just so many different techniques that you seem to get lost in all of the exchanges. She throws things at the wall constantly. Yeah. Eventually something will stick. And her opponent has said she has brought in judo practitioners to try to simulate her opponent. Hard to find someone on that level.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a boxer, holding a professional record of 13 wins, 5 losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, presenting the challenger, Holly, the Preacher's Daughter, Holm. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a judo fighter, holding a professional record of 12 wins, 2 losses. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Venice Beach, California, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World, Ronda Rousey!
All right, this is for the championship. You've been giving me instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it fair.
Ready. Ready to fight?
All right, DC, here we go with round 1, and this one could get pretty interesting here early. The Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt taking on the decorated striker. Your thoughts on how this one might play out?
I think you're going to see the striker fight at range. You're going to see her try to use her jab to keep her opponent away from her. Expect some front kicks. Expect a lot of space-creating strikes to make sure that she's not engaging in the jiu-jitsu. The moment this fight gets to the ground, she's constantly in danger. If this jiu-jitsu player can get her hands around her opponent, she'll start to drag her to the mat and then start to ultimately try and find a way to finish the fight by submission.
All right, so once again, they will clinch, and we will see which fighter is able to advance their position from here.
Who's going to be the first one to attempt the takedown? Both of our combatants have the ability to score and secure the position. Who's going to be the one that makes the first move? Nice.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Well, she's so confident in her defense and her ability to block shots, and now you see why.
You see all she learned from her background in boxing that allows her to be so effective defensively.
Oh, that kick is good by Holly Holm. All right, so again, the fighters clinch here. Kind of had an inkling we'd find ourselves back in this situation.
Absolutely. Both of these fighters love fighting chest to chest. The uglier the fight, the better.
She blocked the punch. So just over 20 total strikes for Holly Holm. And once again, looking for that highlight reel KO with that front kick.
Left hand punch in the clinch. Big punch land.
Tie clinch for her here. We'll see what she can do with it.
Nice takedown. And that takedown was because she had to get that takedown.
Under a minute to go in the round. "45 seconds remain in the round. So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. 20 seconds now remain in the round. All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success from this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and elbowing. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
All right, round two is now underway. Interesting approach by both women in round one. A little bit of a feeling out process there, I thought.
Exactly. You knew it was going to be a tough, very competitive close fight. I believe that was shown in round number one.
Rousey's got the tie clinch. She's got a good one. Well, Holmes' kick to the body, that one blocked. Well, there's no denying her power. She has been pretty accurate here tonight, but she's the type of fighter when she goes to the drive-through window, she's just getting the sandwich. She's not getting the combo meal.
That's embarrassing. Look at that finisher. High front shot. Knee picked the back ankle by reaching all the way across.
Switching stances here. And she connects with a punch there. We'll see if she can follow it up now.
She's been landing at a super high rate. She's in a great flow right now.
And she continues to circle towards her right.
Right hand punch in the clinch.
Oh, how good was that right hand? Beautiful connection by her there.
Right down the pipe and right on the chin. It's a beautiful fast foot jab with meaning.
Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on. Oh, beautiful connection by her on that punch.
She's so fast when she throws.
All right, so again, we find ourselves here in the clinch where there are obviously no shortage of subtleties and nuances. A lot of motions in here that maybe are lost on the casual field.
Absolutely, and it's gonna be the underhook. For all the things that happen in this position, the person winning and controlling the underhook battle is the one out ahead.
Changes her stance. Nice punch by Ronda Rousey. Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now.
Big kick land.
Well, she keeps going back to that right hand. This one's not there for her. Again, she chooses to clinch here. Oh, now she's got that tight clinch. Appreciable damage could be coming.
Great punch lands with so much power.
All right, so no surprise. Once again, we find ourselves here in this clinch situation. We'll see who can advance.
Who's going to be the person to dictate the pressure? Who's going to control the engagements from this 50-50 position?
Nice straight right lands. And that's the end of round number 2. All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
All right, another round is now underway. Pretty good previous 2 rounds. We'll see who makes the requisite adjustments now moving forward.
The adjustments are going to be the key, John. When you're doing everything you're trained to do and it stays this close, you got to really switch it up. Which corner was able to relay that message to their fighter better in between rounds.
Nice punch there by the Preacher's daughter. All right, so once again, the fighter...
Nice entry into the finish directly.
Holm gets back up. Man, she is just relentless. Unbelievable. Oh, she continues to work the body here to great effect. Big knee there.
Dig and kick.
Beautiful high kick and retreat by Holly Holm. And Mike Winkle, John, that's about as excited as I've ever seen Wink in the corner. We'll see if Holm can follow it up here. Well, that'll quiet the storm. Shot blocked by Rousey. Good series of strikes by her there. She is staying wicked busy tonight.
Very busy, but also super accurate. She is on point.
Body kick now by Rousey.
Beautiful strike.
Back and forth we go. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you'd want to see from her here. She's trying to...
Fantastic takedown land. Now she can drop it.
Tonight. All right, side control for her now. And you know how heavy she stays with all of that upper body strength. We'll see what she can do from here.
Well, she's got great upper body strength, and that's why she passes, because she doesn't necessarily feel she needs the legs to control her opponents on the ground. So she goes to side control and hopes that you give your back. That's why you see she has so many rear naked choke submissions.
I would never give you my back.
Don't give me that.
Southpaw stance to orthodox now. Oh, and with urgency, she is back up again.
Nice straight punch.
And they separate. Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there.
Nice stick with the right hand.
All right, so the fighters are in the clinch again, DC. I get tired just watching these situations.
It's exhausting. This is a position where you are constantly draining at the gas tank of your opponent. The cardio you must have in order to secure this many takedowns.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, let us now check out some of the action from that round, DC, and what a display of striking for her.
Yeah, she did a fantastic job of finding her spots, putting herself in position where she was the one landing and really dictating the pace of the fight. She did a great job of mixing up everything to get in control.
Calm down. We knew it was going to be a bloody fight. We knew this. All right, here we go. I'm excited, man. Fourth round is underway as we hit these championship rounds. Both of these women with a lot still left in the tank, or so it seems.
They did a great job of preparing themselves for the long fight. Let's see who can sustain the energy over the next 10 minutes.
Well, she lands another strike to the body here, and the there, DC, the seminal blow of this fight. And just like that, the fight is over.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, that was just a beautiful shot by her there to end the fight. I'm not sure she could have drawn it up any better than it played out here tonight. She lands the seminal blow there midway through the round. I'm not even sure her opponent saw it coming. So, big knockout win for her here tonight. So there she is, folks, a woman who now needs no introduction, the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world, getting it done by knockout and with major style points here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 31 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, Holly the Preacher's Daughter Holm.
All right, well, DC, I got to give you credit. You sort of foresaw this result tonight. We have a new UFC Bantamweight champion. Congratulations go out to her and her team.
At some point, you're going to listen to me. At some point, you're going to take notice that I know what I'm talking about. I called it great fighter. You understand that she has a lot of ability, and tonight she put it on full display to become the champion of the world.
You're hot right now. Too bad you're calling these fights, or you could bet on them.
Oh, make some cash. EA Sports cash in your throat. Give me some game bucks. Game bucks.